Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to build a demo using the new Dropbox Pro Code K2. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build myself a very simple form and some views. Let's go and build that form first. So we're just going to call this Dropbox Demo. Form. Nice and simple. I'm going to say next. And what this form is going to do is it's going to create us a folder in my Dropbox account, and then we're going to upload a document to that folder. And it's all going to relate back to CRM as well. So the folder name is going to be a CRM account number, and we'll also go and get a document from SharePoint and start off a workflow as well. So let's go and get our good old favorite CRM view that we'll always use, just so you can get some account data as well. And we'll drop that on. So at the moment, nothing really special and new. And we'll just call that account details. And what we'll do is we'll just save that and finish. That's all we're going to do for the moment. And there is our form. Okay. Let's also go and create a view based on the folders. So we'll call this Dropbox Demo. Folder, item view. We're going to choose our Dropbox folder small object. And say OK. And it's going to be an item view. Say next. So it's all pretty standard stuff we're doing. Nothing different at all. I'm just going to say create. And what we're going to have is we're going to have a name, and that's all. We're going to have this, and we're going to say left, and I'm just going to put in the create button. So all very simple stuff so far. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change that to be bigger control, and say OK. And then I'm going to bind this to some data. And we're going to bind that to CRM account details. Select account. Okay, and finish. Okay, and then we can open up our form, go and drag this on. Okay, and we'll just put a roll in like we normally do. So when the account details change, got it up some data. So we'll just say when it's changed. As I said, this is all standard stuff I've done many times before. My demos. Okay, and we're just going to drag that name control into here. Excellent. So okay. And okay. So the idea is what will happen is we will select an account, we'll have the account information, we'll click on create, and at the root level of the Dropbox account, it will then create a folder based on that ID for us. I'll just put in the title here. Okay. And if we wanted as well, we could have another drop down list in there, or so that we could actually do some sort of cascading drop down, so we could select our list of parent folders, and then we could again choose where we want the new folder to be created. Okay, so let's just save that. And the next thing we want to do is to be able to go and move or add a file into that folder. Now I've got a couple of options. We could put a file and upload control on there and then call the small object, do that. Or we could go and say get some data from CRM, not CRM, sorry, from SharePoint, document library, and move that across into our Dropbox folder. Let's go and do that. That's a lot more fun. So we'll just finish this. And what we'll do now is we will create a new view. And we'll call this Dropbox demo, and we will call this document. Now I'll say next. And then make some tables. So I'll just have and 2 rows. And then I'm going to get the multi-select control. We're going to drag that across. Let's go and bind this to some data. So I've already got a SharePoint document library, small object, so we will use that. Okay. We'll display the name, and we will take the ID of the document, and we'll say OK. And we'll just label these headers, so we'll call this SharePoint document. And we'll also call this Dropbox. Let's see. Finish. No, just gonna say finish. We're gonna add a button as well. Okay. I'm gonna say call this upload. No, I can't spell today. Okay. And we'll just make that center in the middle. Brilliant. And then what we'll do is we'll just go and add in some rules once we've added this to the form. So we'll just drag this across. Okay, we'll just call this documents. Okay. And I'm also just going to add in a text box so we can store the path of the folder. Just give that a name. And we'll hide that. Okay. So now we can add in some additional rules so that when we click on upload, it creates the folder. It then moves the documents across. Okay, so we'll say, okay, so let's click on when the control in the view raises an event, and we'll select our add document view, and we'll select upload button, and then I'm going to do an action, and I'm going to call another role, so I'm just going to have an action, and we're just going to use a execute a view method. And we are going to do the folder, and we are going to do create. So now what we'll do is just configure the rule, the methods of the rule. Okay, so we're just going to configure the rule now. So just going to get the folder name. And we will take the path and we'll drag it into there. Finish. And then what we're going to do next is have a for each loop rule condition on there. So we're going to say when it's checked and it's the document, want to select check. So what it's going to do is create a loop and every checked item. Okay. And for the moment, just put in this show message. And we'll just say Dropbox. All done. And we'll come back and sort this out in a minute. What we're going to do now is do a very simple workflow. We'll just finish that so it's all saved. So just open up KT Studio. And what we're going to do now is do a very simple workflow in KT Studio. So we're just going to do it new. And we'll call this Dropbox demo. Call the project Dropbox demo 2. Okay, and say create. So it's going to load up the canvas for us so we can start building our workflow. Okay, so what I'm going to do also is just create some data fields for us. Just going to say add. And we're going to have the ID. And that's going to be integer. Also going to have the path, and that's going to be a string. And I'm also going to have public URL too. Okay, I'm going to go to create a reference. And we'll call this document. And we're going to go and get that SharePoint document library from object. And say add. They're going to match up the ID parameter to that data field I just created. And say next and finish. So what I've done now is just create a shortcut to that document item in the document library. And then we're going to go to Event Wizards and Small Object Event, just drag that across. And we'll call this upload document. and we're going to point this to our file small object in Dropbox. We can use upload. Next. Okay, so what we're going to do, we need to find the file where it's at. So just click on that, and then we just point this to our item reference, our reference that we created. So here it is, and we want the content. I can choose the wrong one. There it is, content there, and say OK. And we do the same with file name. Say add, and OK. We want to give ourselves a title as well. OK, and that's it. We can then save the path that has been saved. To our data field path. Finish and finish. And we'll just give this name like upload to Dropbox. We'll also get another small object, and we'll just drag that in, and we'll use this to get the public link. So we'll call this get public link. And then we'll go to our small objects. We'll then go to Dropbox. And file. Shared link. Load. Add. And then we'll just get the path. We'll fill that in here with that path data field. Okay, and we'll get the URL that turns back as the public one. Okay, and then we'll just have email. Okay, we'll have this go to originator, and we'll have Dropbox public link, and we'll just drop it in here. Just keep it very simple. Obviously, we'll expand this a lot more. We could even send this as a text message if we wanted to. And finish. And just give that a nice name or something. And let's deploy. So all I was doing now is just checking to make sure we haven't done anything silly, and then we'll upload it up to the K2 server for us to use. Okay, that's done. We can then go back to our designer, and we can edit this. And we can go rules. And we can edit that. Oh, wrong rule. There we are. See how easy it is to move back and forth? Brilliant. Okay, and then we just go to actions, and we can do this, look for a start workflow, and we can just drag that in. That. We can just move that up to the top here. Now we can move down like that, and then we can choose our workflow. So okay, can I configure it? Okay, all we need to do is just drag our selected document into this ID field here. Okay, and next. And that's it, and finish. Okay. Okay, so I'll just say finish this one, and then let's give this a go. And finish. Let's also load up Dropbox as well. Okay, so let's go and search for an account. And let's see what we got. Let's see. Okay, so let's go and use City Power. So you can see it's done the normal thing of loading up CRM data. We've also got our SharePoint documents here, so let's go and add in demo CV. And let's click on upload. Okay, so it says it's all done. Let's go and see if that folder is there. There it is, there's the folder, it's just created for us. Let's go and have a look inside here. Okay, no document there yet. Okay, so it's created the folder, as we can see, but it hasn't moved the document. So let's go and see why not. So we're just going to look in our workspace. And I'm going to have a look at the errors. Okay, so you can see here what we need to do is we need to give the K2 server account who runs the process permission to be able to access the Dropbox account. Brilliant. So okay, so what we can do is we're just going to log in as the service account. And then we can restart it again. So log in. And we'll just go to the tester tool this time. We'll go to program files, K2.perl, and just get that tool there. Okay, let's just go to Dropbox, and let's just go to here, and let's just go and execute this. And we'll do a list. And so execute. Okay, so it's just going through the whole authentication bit again. And we need to log in. Okay, so authenticated. Okay, so that's been authenticated. We can get back to our tool here. So okay, run that. And there is our list of files. So we know it's working now and we've got authentication. So let's just close this. And the great thing about K2 is we can retry this error, so we can just retry it.